It is the long-awaited Q&A with Angela. So let's get started.
Angela, what's a popular scent that you're just not a fan of?
I don't really have a popular scent that I'm not a fan of right now, but in the wax community with the wax melts that you can buy from vendors, Fruit Loops is pretty popular, and I just don't like the scent of Fruit Loops. So whenever I melt it in any of my warmers, I get very sick because I think it's just really super sugary and it's too sweet for me.
How did Snooki Louise get her name? And if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Okay, so first questions first. Where did Snooki Louise's name come from? I was obsessed with the MTV show Jersey Shore. I know a lot of you guys probably were, and then everybody just kind of like dropped off the bandwagon, but I was obsessed with Snooki on Jersey Shore. So I decided at the time that I got Snooki Louise that it would be perfect because Shih Tzus have a little top knot, like a little ponytail, kind of like a little poof like Snooki did. And I always put a middle name to my dogs, and Louise just kind of stuck. So I chose that. And then the second part, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you? I would have to say Hawaii. And I know that's still the United States, but I've never been there before. I've always wanted to go. And I'm scared that if I do go to Hawaii, I probably wouldn't want to leave.
Are you really boycotting Bath and Body Works?
I know some of you guys probably don't want to hear this, but I actually am kind of boycotting Bath and Body Works. After they raised their prices for the 3-wick candles, now it's 2 for $24. It used to be 2 for $20, and the candles just aren't performing the way they used to. The body care is all repackaged, and they really just haven't come out with anything new that's very appealing to me. I have tons of 3-wick candles left from Bath and Body Works, and I also have tons of body care left as well, probably enough to last me for the next 5 years. But I did actually donate a lot of the Bath and Body Works body care that I did have to a local organization with our local high school. They have a closet in the high school for homeless teenagers who still want to stay in school but are homeless. So I did donate a lot of my body care to that cause. But other than that, there's really no reason for me to shop at Bath and Body Works. I've, kind of geared out of BBW and more into philosophy and other brands and things. And they're not cutting it for me anymore.
How many pets do you have?
Well, of course, I have Miss Snooki Louise, and I would say about 90% of the time in the past 3 years, I have had a guinea pig or two or three. If you guys don't know, if you've just, been a subscriber to my channel and subscribed recently, you won't know this, but I actually foster guinea pigs for a local rescue. It is a non-kill rescue for small animals, and my specialty is pregnant guinea pigs. I just really, really enjoy them. So I foster them up until they give birth about 3 weeks after, and then they go up for adoption, and those pigs go pretty quickly. So I have the dog and I have the pigs.
What would your response be if somebody said you were crazy?
Of course, I'm crazy. Everybody is crazy, I feel. And I would rather be a little bit quirky and crazy than normal, like, kind of boring. I don't know. I just enjoy it. And I would say to that person, crazy is beautiful.
Why haven't you deleted the rant video?
Do you guys want me to delete the rant video? I haven't deleted it just because of the fact that I actually find it pretty funny. My family kind of finds it hilarious. When the rant video came out, there was a lot of hoopla in my local city. Um, and then it kind of dissipated. Everything was fine. And then it kind of blew up nationwide. So it was really, really crazy. But yeah, I'm not going to delete it. It's, part of what happened to me, and it's getting still a lot of views. And yeah, I probably will never delete it.
What do your family and friends think of your candle collection?
My friends and family think I'm crazy, of course. Actually, my two daughters, they know me very, very well. And, this was something that they kind of grew up with. So it wasn't really a surprise to them. But yeah, my friends kind of don't really understand it. And I don't think that, like, my close friends really know what my collection consists of because they don't watch my YouTube channel on a regular basis. But I feel like I have so many friends from Facebook and YouTube who also, have candle collections that are probably big, if not bigger than mine. So it all works out.
Were you married?
Never. Will I ever get married? Maybe. Have I been engaged before? Yes. I don't know. I'm 40 years old. If I happen to meet the right guy, it may happen.
What are your hopes and dreams for your YouTube channel?
My hopes and dreams for my YouTube channel is just that, it continues to grow. I don't really care if I, get to be like this big YouTuber, which I don't think I'm there yet. I mean, I feel like the, rant video kind of hit, the publicity type thing, and, it was big talk, and now everything is kind of back to normal. I still, gained a lot of subscribers and I gained a lot of followers from other social media networks. But I just, I kind of just want things to just keep on rolling the way they were. And, just kind of do my own thing and hope for the best.
How many candles do you buy a week?
I literally have no idea. And I can't really say that, I buy a certain amount of candles per week because basically what will happen is I might, go to the Yankee Candle store or the outlet and buy like 10 candles, and then I won't get any for the rest of the month. So it pretty much varies as to what they have for a selection.
What is your favorite candle?
Well, my favorite candle from Yankee Candle is Cherries on Snow. I love that candle. That was my very first candle that I've ever owned from Yankee Candle. And then my favorite Goose Creek candle would have to be Spun Sugar. Oh, it is the best cotton candy scent ever. It's so good.
Are you allergic to scents?
I wouldn't really say that I'm allergic to any scents. I would say that sometimes in the winter I do have an intolerance to candles in general. I'm prone to get pneumonia because I have asthma. And no, my asthma is not induced or from burning candles. I've had asthma all throughout my entire childhood and my entire life. But in the winter time, there are times like if I do get the flu, I have to stop burning candles for a while just to kind of, give the house like a good airing out. But other than that, I'm not allergic to any scents.
What is the craziest thing that has ever happened to you?
Well, one of the craziest things that have ever happened to me is that my YouTube video went viral. I feel like that's like probably on the top of my list, but there is something else that happened to me when I was younger. My dad and I actually went to the clinic one day because he needed to get some sort of test or something, and I went along with him. And the way our clinic way back in the day is it was right across the street from our hospital. And as my dad and I were coming out to the car because we were finished, there was a man dressed in like not hospital like patient attire, but more like in scrubs. Like he looked like he could be a surgeon. And he came up to my dad and he looked very unstable and he asked if he could have a ride. And my dad said no. And then the guy, like I remember, kind of persisted. And my dad looked at me and said, Angela, get into the car and roll up your windows and lock the door. So I did that and I was freaking out and I was scared shitless out of my mind. And my dad got in the car and I remember this guy, he was on the passenger side. So he came all the way over to my side, started pounding on the windows, screaming, let me in, I need a ride. Then my dad started backing up and the guy ran from our car all the way to this like little tiny neighborhood on the side, and he broke one of the windows of the house like for the basement and he went in. And that was the freakiest thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life.
Do you ever shop at Lush?
I don't, but I wish I did because we don't have a Lush here. My nearest Lush is 2 hours away, and I know that I could order online, but I heard that shipping is really atrocious. But honestly, I have never tried one single Lush product. I would love to, but it's just too far away.
How cold is it in Wisconsin right now?
It's getting dry in here. Anyway, it is 31 degrees in Wisconsin right now. It is so mild and warm. Can you believe that 31 degrees is warm to me? It seriously is. It has been so cold here, like below zeros. So 31 degrees is not that bad, and I can feel spring in the air. It's coming.
Has a fan ever noticed you from your videos?
Actually, before my video went viral, I did have a couple people notice who I was. Nobody ever came up to me, but they just, would kind of look at me and smile, or like look at me and smile and wave. And like, I think they thought, I know this person from somewhere, but I don't know where it is, type of thing. But then after the video went viral, I literally have anywhere I go. It doesn't matter where I go. If I go to the gas station, if I go shopping at a store I haven't been to in a while, if I go to the mall, I've had people stop me and ask for pictures that I've taken with them, autographs. I mean, it's absolutely insane.
Would you rather have to burn a poop scented candle every day for a year or not be able to buy candles for a year?
I would rather not be able to buy candles for a year than smell a shit candle every frickin' day for a year. I already have candles to last me probably for the next 5 to 6 years anyway, so I'm good.
What is the household chore you hate the most, not including bathrooms?
I know you said not bathroom related, but this is kind of bathroom related, but kind of not. I hate cleaning floors. I hate it. I hate it. So the only floors that like I really need to like scrub are both of my bathroom floors and my kitchen floor. For some odd reason, it is like to sweep it and to clean it. I even don't do like the mop and bucket anymore. I got the special like steamer thing. I still hate it. I still dread it.
How many hours a day or week do you devote to your YouTube channel?
This is kind of a hard question too, because sometimes what I'll do is I'll spend a lot of time on my YouTube channel, like during the week or on the weekends, and then I will go a few days and not spend any time. I would probably have to estimate, let's see, I would say definitely more than an hour a day, every single day, even on Saturday and Sundays. And then Saturday and Sundays, I spend even more time. YouTube for me is very therapeutic. Basically, I don't really stress too much about YouTube. I just have fun doing it. I find that it's a really nice hobby for me, and I get really good positive feedback, and that kind of keeps me going. But yeah, I do spend a lot of time, but it's not like my sole, thing that I have going on in my life. I mean, I have a job, I have kids, I have the dog, I foster the guinea pigs, I have other stuff, daily household stuff going on here too. So yeah, I mean, it's a part of my life and I love it. But I can't really estimate exactly how much time I spend on it, but I will tell you this. I am the only one that does anything on my YouTube channel. I don't have any editors. I don't have any creators. I don't have anybody telling me, what videos to post up or anything like that. I do it all.
Favorite Starbucks drinks?
Oh, Starbucks. I wish I worked at Starbucks. That would be so much fun, I think. My favorite drinks, I would have to say, obviously, the pumpkin spice latte, during Halloween time, October. Um, that chestnut praline or praline, whatever, that one is super good for the winter. But actually, I am a big iced coffee drinker. Like I would say from the beginning of spring all the way up until November, I'm drinking the iced coffee. And I love also the Oprah's chai tea latte iced, if that makes sense. I try to get it in a skinny. There are times when I don't get it in a skinny. When I, want to be skinny, I get it in a skinny. When I don't, I just get the regular. Sometimes people need like a little sweetness, a little fat, a little something they can grab. But anyway, that is the end of my Q&A. I had a lot of fun doing this. It was kind of a lot of work, but I'm going to do another one. So I feel like Instagram is the place to go to ask for the Q&A questions. So that's where I'm going to be doing it. My Instagram is AZ for Angela. The link is also up above and down below in my description. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And happy day, everyone. Bye-bye.